Hey there, welcome back to the channel. If you're just starting your guitar journey and feeling it's a little overwhelming, don't worry, I've got you covered. Today I'm sharing 3 beginner-friendly guitar hacks that'll dramatically improve your playing and help you sound better faster. Whether you're strumming your first chords or trying to get into the groove, these tips will take your skills to the next level. Okay, let's jump in. First up, we've got open chords. These are the bread and butter of guitar playing. They're used in countless songs across every genre, so mastering them early will open up a world of possibilities. Let's start with some common open chords, G, C, D, A, and E. Now, when playing these chords, make sure your fingers are pressed down just behind the frets, not on top of them. Keep your thumb behind the neck for support, not over. And let the tips of your fingers press the strings to avoid muting the adjacent ones. Here's how they should sound. So starting with our G chord, this is a nice shape here. I've got my ring finger on 3rd fret of the low E string. I've got my index on the 2nd fret of the A string, that's the 5th string, and my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the high E string, or the 1st string. We want all the strings to ring out clearly. Okay, let's take a look at C. We're using 3 fingers for this one as well. Now we're going to avoid the low E. We'll take our ring finger to 3rd fret of A, middle finger to 2nd fret of D. We have an open G, index to 1st fret of the B string, and then high E is open. Okay, so we're strumming the A string down. And again, especially with this one, you want your fingers nice and curled with your thumb on the back, just like that. Okay, then we got a D chord, also 3 fingers here. Index you can take to the 2nd fret of the G string, ring finger to 3rd fret of B, and then middle finger tucks in there, 2nd fret of the high E string. And then this one starts from the D string, which is our root of the chord, and we play down from there. Okay, now if you're enjoying guitar tricks, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And hit that like button, it really helps us out. Now back to the lesson. Okay, let's take a look at our A chord. This one we've got a few different ways we can play it. We've got open A, and we can take our index to the 2nd fret of D, middle finger right next to it, 2nd fret of G, and then ring finger right next to that, 2nd fret of B. And if you can, this is where you want to avoid with your ring finger the high open E, let that ring out as well. Okay, now with this chord, some people play it with index, middle, ring. Some people let go of the index and play middle ring, pinky. And then you can also just use your index finger, bar it across the 2nd fret of D, G, and B. That's another way to play it. All 3 really great ways to play that A chord. Okay, and now we have an E chord here. For this one, we're playing all 6 strings. We've got open low E. Take that middle finger to the 2nd fret of A, ring finger to the 2nd fret of D, index finger to the 1st fret of the G string. And we also have open B and high E. You can strum all 6 strings for this one. Now, once you've got these basics down, you can experiment with variations, like adding a sus2 or a sus4 to make your chords sound more interesting. For example, here's a G sus4 or an A sus2. Now, to really lock these in, practice transitioning between chords slowly, as in super slow motion, and be consistent. Repetition builds muscle memory, so your hands will naturally find the right positions over time. Open chords are your foundation. Master them, and you'll be able to play thousands of songs. All right, next up we have rhythm and groove. A lot of beginners focus on chords and scales, but without practicing good rhythm, your playing will be disjointed, awkward, and out of sync. Rhythm is really the backbone of music and what gives it its drive. It's how people dance to it. Okay, let's break it down a little closer. Rhythm is all about timing. Rhythm happens with a set meter, or in other words, a beat. Chords and melodies occurring on specific beats is the timing of music. Groove, on the other hand, is the feel of the rhythm. It's what makes a song swing, bounce, or rock. Let's start with some basic counting. 4/4 time is the most common. We're just counting 4 over and over again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But you also come across 3/4 or 6/8. Let's hear how these sound. So 4/4, we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3/4, sometimes known as a waltz, sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Here's what 6/8 sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, once you're comfortable with counting, try to experiment with different strumming patterns. For example, instead of this basic down strum pattern like this, try this one with a mix of down and up strums, sometimes referred to as alternate strumming, because we are alternating our hand up and down. So this one could be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play around with patterns until you find a groove that feels natural to you. And remember, the key to rhythm is consistency. If you can keep a steady beat, steady rhythm hand, everything else will fall into place. Okay, hack number 3 is to practice smart, not just long. Quality practice beats quantity every time. It's not about how many hours you spend, it's about what you focus on. Start by identifying your trouble spots. Struggling with chord transitions, spend a few minutes each day practicing those specific changes. Can't keep a steady rhythm? Work on that with a metronome, like this. Take our same strumming pattern from before, the alternating one, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4, or down, up. Put our metronome to say 60 starting off, and see if you can play along. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're not getting it, means you need to slow it down, maybe take it to 50. And then once you do get it, start to speed it up from there, incrementally 5 to 10 BPM at a time. Using a metronome is one of the best ways to improve your timing. Start slow. Once you're comfortable, gradually increase the tempo. It's a game changer for building precision. Another way to keep practice fun is by learning easy songs. Playing real music is so much more satisfying than running scales for hours. And remember, consistency is key. Practicing 15 minutes a day is far more effective than cramming a 2-hour session once a week. It's all about building long-term muscle memory, so make it a daily habit. All right, there you have it. 3 simple hacks that every beginner needs to know. Mastering open chords, understanding rhythm and groove, and practicing smart will set you on the path to success. Now, if you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, let me know in the comments what's your go-to guitar hack. All right, until next time, keep practicing, stay consistent, most importantly, keep having fun. See you next time.